Alright, so how's it guys? It's good to see you, aka Mr. Mayor Trading. Alright, so I just want to show you a good example of when I look to enter trade. So on this trade, this is the NZE JPY. I'm on the 15-minute chart. I'm looking for a sell. I'm looking to sell. Let me show you the reason why I'm looking for a sell. The first thing I do is I go to the daily time frame, because this is where you see where the big boys are playing. So on the daily time frame, the daily, I can see where the big guys are coming in, because remember, the big guys are the trend setters. They set the trend. So the only way to find out where they are and where they're looking for opportunities, where they jump into the market, is to go onto your daily time frame and see and mark off these zones where price turns around, because this is where the big guys jump in. So these are your supply and demand zones. So based off this, I can see that price went there, it got rejected, went right to this zone here, got rejected, went right back up to this zone here, got rejected, went right back down to this zone here. You see what the big boys are doing. Can you guys see what is happening in this area? You know, it went up and down 2 times just here. So now, when it came here, I saw, all right, so it didn't make it all the way back down to the zone. It went there. It got to that level and got rejected, because you can see there is a little bit of basically a support or a resistance there at this area. So I found that as an area of interest, because on the day time frame there is rejection of this. There's a first rejection, there's a second rejection. So, and this is a lower high as well. There's a high, there's a lower high, and it's a lower low. So there's the low, high, lower low, lower high. So I can almost confidently say that price should go from here back down to this zone, because remember, there's buyers waiting here. The buyers are here. The guys wanting to buy, they're right here. So with confidence, I can basically say that price is going, and that's where I'm aiming for price to go there. So that's how I know, or why I'm looking for a sell, because I'm thinking price will go back down to this zone. So now, when do I enter? Where do I enter? How do I enter? I like to trade on the 15-minute time frame. So from the daily, I go to the 15-minute time frame. I've marked off these zones, so now I know where I am in the long run. So on the 15-minute time frame, let's go there quickly. So on the 15-minute time frame, I saw it made a nice lacquer. It made that low coming up for this. It made a nice high here. All right. So on this here, I could see we hit a stop here, and price is starting to go down. Now I'm looking to jump in to this market for a selling opportunity. So there is a nice double top. So I saw it slowing down. Nice rejection candle, came back out there, made a nice lower high right here. So there is a lower high right over here. So now I'm looking for a rejection candle, and engulfing candle. This candle is busy forming now, needs to be longer than the green candle. The red candle busy forming now needs to be longer than the green candle. If it is, once it closes, I will jump in for a sell. I'll put my stop loss just above that there and ride this trade and have a trailing stop loss as far as it goes. After every lower high, I'll move the stop loss down, stop loss down, stop loss down. I do trailing stops. For the pure fact is, if you go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, sometimes you're going to miss out on a lot of money, potential money, because sometimes price breaks to the upside or it breaks to the downside. So if you have a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, it takes you out of the trade and you only took a quarter of the money, where you could have trail stopped and you could have made a hell of a lot more money. So before I jump into this trade, I'm looking for the second lower high. So there we see it all starts to slow down. This is the first lower high. So I'll wait for price to go break below this lower low and form a new lower low. And then once price goes back up and forms a new lower high, let's say over there it forms a new lower high, and it gives me a nice rejection candle, an engulfing red candle, I will jump into the trade. I have rules, and my rules are quite plain and simple. It keeps me out of trouble. It keeps me out of harm's way. and I stick to these rules. When price turns, and then I see it makes a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, at the second lower high. So it will be this one there. This is the first lower high. At the second lower high, it has to form an engulfing candle. Then I will jump in to the trade. All right. So this is where I enter, and I'm looking to go to ride this train all the way down to this zone over there. That's what I'm looking to do, and that's what I'm going to try and do. Have a good one. Let me just put the date on for you guys can see. Today's the 10th of January 2022. 2023, not 2022. 2022 was so last year. 2023. I will keep you guys updated when I do see all my rules applied, and before I go into the trade, I will definitely record it and I will put it on the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel. I need a lot of people on here because I need to make more money. Cheers. Have a good one.